Do you know the Arabic letter we will be going through today?
No.
So we will be going through the letter Kaaf.
Kaaf.
How do we pronounce the letter Kaaf, Jamal?
Um,
Remember, we went through and we learned how to pronounce the letter Kaaf, the stronger one, the one which is at the back of your mouth.
yeah.
So Kaaf, this one is Kaaf.
It's a bit more forward.
It's a bit more forward and it's lighter. Say Kaaf.
You have to say it carefully.
You have to say it
Carefully.
carefully. You have to say it
Carefully.
carefully. MashaAllah, tabarakallah. MashaAllah, tabarakallah.
Kaaf.
Kaaf. Say Kaaf.
Kaaf.
Kaaf. Very soft. Kaaf. And you have to remember that if you're going to change the pronunciation of the letters, it changes the meaning.
Yeah.
So, Kaaf. Say Kaaf.
So if it's Kaaf,
Yeah.
you don't say Kaaf if it's Kaaf.
No,
And you shouldn't say Kaaf if it's Kaaf.
Yeah, you're right. You shouldn't mix it. Say Kaaf.
Kaaf.
Kaaf. Very good, mashallah.
Deenies are now in time to spread some smiles.
Do you know a word in Arabic that starts with the letter Kaaf?
I do, Kaaf.
Go on.
Kitab.
Kitab. Very good, mashallah, tabarakallah. Kitab. Kitab is, which means a book.
A book.
Book.
A book.
A book.
A book.
A book.
Book.
Book. Kitab, book. And you know the kitab,
Yeah.
there is a kitab that we write every day. And there is a kitab that we will be given on the day of judgment.
Your book of deeds.
Your book of deeds, good or bad. So we have to make sure that we are always trying to do good. Okay. Any other word that starts with the letter Kaaf?
Couscous.
Couscous.
Couscous?
It's a different type of dish that is normally eaten in
North Africa.
North Africa. I love it, man. Normally, you know, when you have it with the
The filfils.
the filfils,
The peppers.
and
And the
tomatoes, and then a little bit of curry, mashallah, tabarakallah. Yeah. So another word that we play a lot is kura.
Kura.
Kura. Say kura.
Kura.
What is kura? Kura is a
Something
football.
chili.
No. Football.
Football?
Football.
Oh, Kuratul Qadam.
Quratul Kadam. You will say football when
Yeah.
you play football.
Football.
Do you support any team?
Me in particular.
Yes.
I mean, I don't know if I should say it on camera.
But do you
I
support?
don't want anyone to get upset.
Okay. Well, it would be good to know, right?
My team.
Let's see what Jamal supports.
My football team.
Yeah, go on.
Are you sure, Uncle Knife?
I don't have a problem.
Are you sure?
I support good players. Go on.
Good players?
Yes.
What does that mean? That's
Any-
not a team.
Tell me.
Do you mean Good Boys FC?
I don't
From
know.
Switzerland?
Which team do you support?
I support Jeddah United.
Jannah United.
Yes.
Jannah United. Allahu Akbar. Very good, mashallah, tabarakallah. The letter Kaaf. Quratul Kadam. There is another word that I would say that you use it every day.
Oh, I know, Uncle Knife.
Go on.
I know a surah in the Quran that begins with Kaaf.
Very good. Which one?
Kaaf.
Kahf.
Kaaf.
Kahf. Do you
Yeah.
know what it means?
Not really.
So it means a cave. What it
Oh,
means?
yeah, about those young men who went to the cave.
For a young man who went to the cave. Why did they go to the cave? Because they
Because they worshipped Allah.
believed in Allah, and there were people who didn't want them to worship Allah.
Yeah.
You know, Jamal, subhanallah, look at this. These youngsters, these young people, they were at a time when people didn't want them to pray or worship Allah. So what did they do? They believed in Allah, and Allah loved it so much that Allah mentioned them in the Quran.
So we even mention their names today.
And then we take lessons from it, subhanAllah. And I'll ask you another question. You know, with those youngsters, there was an animal that is mentioned as well in the Quran. And the name of it starts with, or what we call it, with the letter Kaaf.
Oh, yeah, I know, Uncle Knife.
Do you know it?
Kutta.
Kutta. You're right. It's a kutta, but in Arabic we call it kalb.
Kalb.
Kalb. What is it?
Kalb.
Kalb.
Kalb means dog.
Kalb means dog. But remember, this is kalb, which means dog, and there is qalb, which means heart.
Ah, okay.
So the letter Kaaf with the 2 dots means heart, and the Kaaf with no dots means a dog. Right? Question with everyone. Do you know a name of Allah that starts with the letter Kaaf?
Kaaf.
Should I tell you?
Yes, please.
There is one word, name of Allah, that is called Al-Kabir.
Al-Kabir.
Al-Kabir, which means the great.
Allah is the greatest.
Allah is the greatest.
It's like when we say Allahu Akbar.
Allahu Akbar, Allah is great. Very good. Well done, Jamal. Very good.
Any other ones, Akullah?
There is one which is with the letter Kaaf, Al-Kareem.
Al-Kareem.
Al-Kareem, which means the most generous.
The most generous.
The most generous. And He is. Look at this, Jamal. Allah gives us, the ability to breathe, the ability to see, the ability to hear, the ability to taste, the ability to eat. He gives us everything.
Akullah, you say that.
Yes.
I remember my uncle, he got COVID.
And then?
And then he lost his sense of smell.
Wow, yeah, some people had a sense of smell.
And his sense of taste.
So he couldn't taste.
Yeah, and it was so interesting.
SubhanAllah.
Because he said it didn't matter if his wife made good food or bad food. He couldn't tell the difference.
SubhanAllah.
And actually, he really missed it.
He
realized what a big blessing it was when he didn't have it.
And we don't realize it until it's taken away. So Allah is Al-Kareem. He gives it, without us asking. We didn't ask Allah, oh Allah, give us a good eyesight or the ability to taste or smell or see or think or use our hands.
Or give us a house.
Good
clothes.
Or parents. Brothers and sisters.
Exactly.
Friends. Allah is Al-Kareem. SubhanAllah, look how it links with each other. Allah is Kabir, the great, right? Allah is the greatest. And Allah is Al-Kareem, the one who gives us, is generous. Even though there may be some shortcomings, Allah still keeps on giving it. So what should we do?
It's amazing Al-Qadaf, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because normally people who get great or really big, maybe they're not very generous.
Yeah, they're not.
But Allah is the greatest and He's the most generous.
SubhanAllah. And what should we do in order to regard that as something amazing? What should we do? We should
make dua and worship Him.
Worship Him and thank Allah. And make sure that our heart is connected to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And we remain good in performing salah and everything else.
Sounds good, Akullah.
Fantastic. The letter we went through is the letter?
Kaaf.
Very good. The one thing left to say?
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Ad-deenu nasiha, ad-deenu nasiha. Deenies are now in time to spread some smiles. Let's call to Allah the One, while we learn and have some fun. With Iman, Tawheed and Salah, we pray our Lord for barakah. We love our prophets and follow Sunnah. Join us on the path to Jannah, where we only want to please Allah. Ad-deenu nasiha, ad-deenu nasiha. Deenies are now in time to spread some smiles.